Hi everyone, welcome to the Dance Physio. My name is Robin. I'm a physical therapist and I specialize in working with performing artists. I'm here today with an exercise that is a better way to point into a theraband. So if you've been training your feet for any reason, you want stronger, more flexible feet, no doubt you've come across the most common exercise, which is pointing into a theraband. If you've come across my stuff before, you will know that this is not one of my favorite exercises. It's not that it's a bad exercise per se, it's just not that effective. So I have for you today a more effective way to point into a theraband. This exercise is great for anybody who wants a better line, more flexible feet, and particularly useful if you're training for point work or if you're a beginning in point student and you're wanting to progress your point work. When you point into the theraband in the traditional way, where you loop it around your foot, pull back, and then point down, you're actually not getting a good direction of force. So you're pulling backwards, but you're trying to point your foot downwards, which means you're not really getting effective resistance against the muscles, which effective resistance against the muscles is what makes them stronger. So I'm going to change the force of the pull so that you're actually having to work against the resistance band rather than kind of sideways onto it. So for this version, attach your theraband to something heavy like a table leg, or you can attach it to a bar if the bar is secured to the wall. You're going to wrap it around the ball of your foot. And then you want to get as much rotation from your hips. So you're trying to turn your leg out as much as you can, making sure your ankle is in a good line so you're not sickling or winging. Nice straight line at your ankle. Push against the band. Bring your leg across until you can feel a good strong pull. Keep your ankle pointed as much as you can. So as much point and flexion at your ankle as you can get. And then you're just going to push into the band with your toes. So it's a kind of half point, point, half point, point action while maintaining the turnout from your hip. Done properly, you should start to really feel the muscles in your arch working. So by changing the force of the pull against the resistance band, you're going to really effectively train the strength in all the deep muscles that are within your feet, what we call the intrinsic muscles and the toe flexors. Now these muscles are super important if you're training for point work. They are the muscles that are going to point your foot against the shoe and then help hold you up while you're on point. But these muscles are also super important if you just want to improve your foot flexibility, if you want a better line, if you want better turns, better jumps, better stability and balance. Our feet muscles are so important. And this, while pointing into a theraband in the traditional way, is one of my least favorite foot exercises. Simply by changing the pull, it becomes one of my favorite exercises. So there you have it, one of my favorite foot strengthening exercises. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay up to date with my latest content.